I'm at the Route 66 Fun Run. It's in Kingman, Arizona. So I'm just gonna walk along and take some pictures of these cars. Well, that's a Camaro, not very old, but I'll show you. There's a Chevy fleet line. So it's probably about a 41 or 46, somewhere around there. See if I can figure out what year it is. Somebody might know. What year is this Chevy? Anybody know? Nobody. Anybody know what year this Chevy is?
No, it doesn't. I don't see the yellow.
Oh. Well, it's a Chevrolet. It's either a 41 or a 46. I don't see any door hinges. They're all, if you don't see the door hinges over here and they're hidden inside the frame, that's a 41 or a 46. Let's see if the back says what it is. Oh, I was wrong. It's a 48. There's one similar to it right there. Got one of those shades. I don't know what color that is. It's two-toned. The shade to keep the sun out of your eyes. Here's a Mustang. Southern Arizona Mustang Club. There's a Ford Fairlane, about a 56. Two-tone. Thunderbird Special. Even though it's not a Thunderbird. Again, this is the Arizona 66 Fun Run. More Mustangs. That's what you need, a sign that says free beer. I gotta go over here so I don't get too close to where the speaker is, so I don't have any copyright deals. There's a Nova. Gotta get out of his way. I believe it's an MGTD. Possibly. It could be a kit car. I do not know. It looks to me like a kit car. If it was a real MG, it wouldn't have the motor in the back. It would be up front.
That's not a kit car.
What is it?
It's made in Brazil.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had
all about it on that.
I had a 53 MG, and it had the flanged hood, you know?
Yeah, no, this was made in Brazil by MP Lafer company.
Really? And there's a motor up front or in the back?
The motor's in the back.
Ah, yeah.
So, they made about 1,850 of them.
Really?
200 of them made it to the States. So.
Wow.
That's an 81, but title here is 82.
Ah. That's neat.
So,
Yeah,
a lot of people say kit car, but it's not a kit car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had a 53. Had
Yeah.
a little place over here where you had the crank behind the seat.
Yeah.
It didn't have bucket seat. It had like a bench seat type thing. Well, the back part was a bench,
Yeah.
and the gas tank was back here, strapped on.
Yep, it's under the hood up
And the
there.
wheel was kind of underneath this little cover deal.
It's in there.
Yeah.
Everything gets
Yeah.
backwards. So.
I just found that having the parts, you'd have to buy them from
Well,
like.
you can't find them.
No, it's very hard to find parts, you know. And
Yeah.
if you did find the parts, they were remanufactured,
Well,
and they
there-
didn't always quite fit the way you wanted.
There's a
to.
place in Brazil that has new old stock for these.
And what do you call this again?
MP Lafer.
Lafer. Okay.
Yeah.
Never heard of one. Made in Brazil.
Right here, MP Lafer.
Well, there you go. I
Yep.
like old cars. I never knew about that. Yeah.
Yep.
One time I was at a car show. I used to have a Mustang. It was a 67. And the guy had, it was called the Palm Beach. Let's see if I can remember the name. That was the name of the model. The name of the car, I can't think of the first what that. But it was aluminum Allard. A-L-L-A-R-D. It's kind of the same thing, only made a few of those.
Yeah.
But the
I
guy
don't-
had one because that was his last name, so he figured he might as well have a car that had his name.
The last one I seen was in Florida. I seen one for sale in Florida.
Huh, yeah.
They don't come up very often. It's going in to get a new cockpit on it next week.
Oh, yeah.
But I look like Harry in the Hendersons when I'm in it.
Yeah,
My head sticks up on the top.
yeah,
so-
yeah. Does the windshield go down?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
loosen them bolts on the side.
Yeah. Side curtains.
Windows.
Oh, it has windows.
Has windows. I didn't bring them because the last car show I was at, two of them got broke while I wasn't watching them.
Yeah, because my MG had side.
People leaning in it.
My MG had side curtains. They kind of went in these little holes in the door frame.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to open the thing up, you had to like slide the side curtain. There was like a place for the window. Reach in and grab the
Well, there's a button
grab
here.
the handle.
The window's set. There's a button here you pull out. And
Oh,
it
wow.
slides down,
Yeah.
and the window's got a little
Huh.
thing on it to hold it there.
Well, that's very interesting. Thank you for showing me. I never knew that existed.
You're welcome.
Let's see. This is
Yeah,
a.
that's a hard stigma. People think it's a kit car.
Yeah. Well, I did too. I just thought, well, it's probably
I heard you say it.
I was like Volkswagen in the back, you know.
It was modeled after the 54 TD and a
Huh.
damn it, I can't think of the back. Name of the back.
Well, thank you for showing it to me.
You're welcome.
There's a 57 Chevy and a AMC AMX. I'm not going to go too close to the speaker, or they're going to say, oh, you got. They'll demonetize my video if I ever get to the point. There's a Plymouth Scamp. Blue. That's not a. The Plymouth Scamp? Dodge Scamp. You guys tell me. Nope, it's a Plymouth Valiant Scamp. So it's probably about a 73, somewhere around there.
Ready.
Not sure.
I'll pause it so I'm not crossing you.
It's got a 318 in it. Yeah, thank you. It's got a 318 in it. And this says it's a 72. Yeah. Somebody spent a lot of time on these little guys. I always like the looks of the 71. Reminds me of the movie Duel with that 289 in a Mustang.
You still here?
Now, is this a Dodge? I think it might be. Not sure what motor it is. Probably another 318. I'm not sure. Is it a 318?
Could be 318, 340, 360.
Yeah.
They're all small blocks.
Yeah.
It's not a big block, it's a small block.
Yeah, I knew it was a small black. Is a 360, when you see a 360, is that a small block?
Yeah, basically emissions hit and they
Yeah.
enlarged it again. That's what's it. Remember the old Red Express truck? That's what they put
Oh,
in
Little
that.
Red Express, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that with the little stacks.
Yeah.
They went
That had
straight
a
up behind the
360.
cab. Yeah,
That had a 360.
yeah. Well, and there was 360s in the AMCs, like in
Yeah.
'68. I figure that's probably because American Motors was running out of funds to make their own
American
motors.
The one thing American Motors never did, they never built their own automatic transmission.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, you take all the way through the when they became American Motors, they used the Chrysler torque light.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So that was that the 727 transmission?
Probably the 904.
The 904, yeah.
727 was a big block,
That was for the 440s and stuff.
and 383s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my grandmother had a 383 and a 71 Newport Royale.
Yeah.
She had a 59 Imperial, and she said, I want something smaller. She comes home with a 71 Chrysler Newport. What, it was maybe 3 inches shorter or something?
Yeah. My brother had a 69 Newport, and from the radiator support, there was a gap. The front bumper was out. I mean, there was a good foot between
Yeah.
the radiator support and the front.
Wow, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've seen cars like that. Some of the old Cadillacs were like that. They had, like you had a Cadillac from the 50s. There was a lot of room between the radiator and the front end of the car. There was a gap there.
Yep.
Yeah, well, this is a 73 Dodge Dart.
Yeah, I had.
And I know they had the Demon, and I don't know what the diff. They probably had a bigger motor in it.
Well, the Demon basically. That was a year or so earlier and had different grill, but
Yeah.
the back was the same.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the Valiant, the Scamp, all those were. It's kind of Plymouth Scamp was also a Dodge Dart Sport.
Yeah,
It's kind of like you look at Plymouth Roadrunner from like '68. You also had a GTX. It was the same exact body,
Yeah,
just different
yeah.
nameplate.
yeah. I had a 69 Barracuda, and I always thought like the frame was about the same. Like the rake of the windshield was about
Yeah.
the same. It wasn't the big, like the one that everybody wants. It was kind of that one that was in between from 67 to 69. But I think it had used the same frame, Well, thank you for talking to me there. 66 Fun Run. People are starting to park right in the middle of the street now. And there's motorcycles here that are being... Yeah. Lots of stuff to see. Oh, there's a 64 Impala. That's a nice, pretty car. What color is the
Bahama green.
Bahama green? That's the exterior color? Yeah.
That's the original.
Yeah. What do they call the interior color? Is it like a parchment or something like that?
Number for that.
You can.
It's Bermuda tan,
Yeah.
something like that.
Wow. Yeah. I like that. My dad had
It's all original.
My dad had a 65 Chrysler. No, it was a Plymouth Fury 3.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. And the way like the back seat is, it kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah. Well, back then when they built these cars, it was kind of neat because every year the car was different. They looked different.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
They all had the basic ideas of what the marketing.
Yeah,
is
but they all changed. Yeah.
whatever the market is going to tell them.
Now, what motor does this have?
It's just a 283. It's Which
Oh,
is,
yeah.
Which is rare because cars so heavy, they normally came out with a 327. They
Yeah.
had to order the 283, which makes this car rather rare in that respect.
Yeah.
So so that's
Yeah.
why, because the standard was, and then you could get a 409, but that was a 4-speed or a 3-speed power glide. This is only a 2-speed transmission.
Oh, yeah.
That's all they
Yeah.
were.
Yeah. They used to sometimes call the power glide, they call it the power slide, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. I had a guy that I knew, he had one with the 409, it was in a 63, and it was kind of yellow, and it was a coupe.
I had there was a buddy of mine had a 62, he had a 62 pickup, and he
Yeah.
wanted to sell me the 409.
Wow.
I'm not going to leave it.
That has a lot of room in the trunk. Yeah. That's what you don't,
You can sleep in the trunk.
yeah. You know, the things I don't like about convertibles nowadays is there's no room once you put the top up. It's like, it's like right on your head. Yeah. Here's a 66 Mustang. Yeah, somebody's 66. Yeah. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that.